Alright, what's going on YouTube? I know it's been a little minute since I posted a video. I have a lot of videos kind of stored up for when I want to like go ahead and drop them. Something on my lip. I got a couple of videos stored up already that I've recorded earlier this year that I need to finish editing and like just go ahead and drop. I got the video of me pulling the engine out the Buick, which that was months ago, like maybe like 4 months ago, maybe 5 months ago. So I got that video. What else? I got a video of me tearing down the blown engine of the Buick. I got a video of what else do I have a video of? I got a couple of videos of me going over the car. Something in my beard too. I'm gonna try to make this all one video because I don't feel like editing. Like I really hate editing. I got a couple of videos of the kind of setup I have on a car on the Buick. I'm not sure if I really detailed that one too much. Kind of update on the Honda, and for those that follow me on Instagram, I picked up another car that I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna be doing with it. Whether it's gonna be like a drift car or a drag car or just like a cruising car. I'm not sure. So I'm about to go ahead and head outside. A package said it was delivered for me for the bushings for the new car that I got that I'm gonna show y'all. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with that because with the Buick, I kind of want the Buick to be I kind of want the Buick to be like an all around kind of car, like be able to do everything good. I know like drag racing from a dig, it's not gonna be that good with the current transmission that's in it. I know that. So kind of like more road racing, half mile kind of stuff. I want it to be good at like autocross, circuit racing, time attack. So I want that car to kind of be like just like an all around car. Like it got a job to do, it's gonna do it, and it's gonna do it good. The Honda, it's still it's still on the fence of whether or not I'm going to sell the car. Because if I sell the Honda now, because right now I currently have three. Got the Honda, the Buick, and the other car I'm gonna show y'all in a second. So it's like I could sell the Honda, get a couple use that money to either put into the Buick or the new car, or I could keep the Honda. That was my first, technically second baby because I crashed the first car. But anyway, so that car has been with me, stuck with me, and like it just like helped me down. I've done so much in that car, track events, car meets, everywhere. Car just been here, so I'm like, I don't need to sell it. It just need a little bit of work to get it back in like a good working order for real. So plans for the Honda is either basically put it back to stock, like stock engine, just good suspension components, a good fresh trans and everything. Just have it as like a good daily car, like I can hop in and go wherever and like don't gotta worry about gas and go. 20 bucks, full tank. Or I could K swap it. It's a great platform for a K swap. People do it all the time. I've been wanting to do a J swap ever since I like had the car. I always liked the Honda V6 engines. I always did. I did want a V6 Accord for my first car. A V6 Accord manual like coupe. That's what I wanted. So I'm like, damn, like I always thought it would have been cool to like swap in a V6 into the EM2, like the seventh gen, chassis. Now somebody has done. I recently found him on Instagram. Somebody has done a V6 swap Honda Insight. I've seen it on. It's getting a little bit of traction, a little bit of popularity. I've seen it around now, online. So that's a couple of things I would like to do with the Honda if I keep it. The Buick, really just waiting on the engine. That is pretty much still set up, ready to go. Everything has been pretty much touched and upgraded for that car. I did recently. I recently bought a fuel pump, a E85 and tank fuel pump for the Buick. I just need to, unfortunately, actually drop the gas tank from the car. I can't get to it from under the seat like most typical cars. Um, and just like right now, how it's on a slope, and I just don't feel like jacking up the back right now. I'd rather just get the car a good engine, secure what I want to do with that because I'm in a weird spot with the Buick also. The Buick needs an engine still. That's the only reason it's been sitting because it needs an engine. Um, so do I go stock engine just to get it running again and like make a couple track events or whatever? I really want to get a built engine, like a built Ecotech. But personally, I'd rather not go with ZZP. Nothing against ZZP. Like I've ordered parts for them, and stuff from them. Great for them. Like they're a good company. I have nothing really bad to say about them. They helped me out when I went through the whole situation with the dealer, dealing with the Buick. And the first time I had to replace the engine, they kind of looked out for me. So that's that. But I'd rather have like, I'm not saying that they can't build my engine. I'm pretty sure they built pretty high horsepower engines, but it's just like, to me, you don't see Ecotechs like you do any other engine out here, like doing the type of racing I want to do. Now I've seen them like circuit racing and stuff like that, like kind of on the stock plus, like they're not like all out high horsepower engines. You don't see Ecotechs. Me personally, maybe I'm just looking in the wrong spot. You don't really see too many Ecotechs, like high horsepower Ecotechs running around. Why? I don't know. But anyway, so I can either go stock engine, get it moving, build Ecotech whenever I find somebody to do it, but I'm still limited by the transmission. Um, I could K swap it, but everything's fucking K swap right now, so that's not really. I mean, it's unique because it would be like the first one that I know of, but it's not. I really want to shy away from doing the K swap, but realistically, like it'll be way more reliable than the than the Ecotech. More support, aftermarket support. Period. I feel like than the Ecotech is just kind of like a better option if you want to stick front wheel drive. Basically for front wheel drive 4-cylinder. I could go V8. I could V8 swap it. Do like the LS4 out the. I think it's the LS4 out the Monte Carlos and the Monte Carlo SSs and the Impala SSs that came with them. I could do that, but then it's like, damn, like I just don't see how beneficial that will really be, being like front wheel drive V8 like that. I mean, I'm pretty sure this chassis is a lot better than the Monte Carlos and the Impalas, but no. So while the engine bay is clear, I could like kind of like start working on a rear wheel drive V8 swap into the Buick, because the engine bay is clear. I can like drop it in, start mocking up, and start doing stuff like that. Now I don't have no welder or anything like that, so I will have to get outside help, which is kind of like still kind of messing with the budget, because really everything is like kind of budget. Because after dealing with the whole first engine ordeal, it was kind of set me back. It set me back a little bit, which is kind of why I've been hesitant to like drop a new Ecotech motor into that car, because it's like, damn, I've been here twice, literally 11,000 miles, another blown engine. But that was probably my fault because of who I went with tuning wise. So you'll see what happened. Well, a piston kind of like melted a little bit. Like I feel like it can probably be honed out, but I don't know. So I just had to get the engine really looked at, I guess. But I just haven't been really motivated. And that, yeah. So with the new car, well, let me go outside and start talking to y'all about that one. Right now I got the, oh damn, what do I? Just got my little slippers on. Just going outside, cooling it real quick. Actually, I feel kind of good outside. I don't know where they put this package at. It just fits in the mailbox. It's only 2 bushings. Yeah, it might be in the mailbox. So that's that. And then with the new car, damn, a bird shitted on my car 3 times. They do not like the Honda. Yep, mailbox. So let me show y'all the new car. So I got me a, sorry for the shaky camera, I don't have my my little gimbal with me. First gen Lexus GS 300. For other people, you know, JZS 147, I think it is. It got a 250,000 miles on it. 2JZ, non-VVTi. It came with the Mark IV Super Wheels on it. It does need some love. Up here, it is rusting. Let me open it up. It is rusting. The paint up top is fading. So, oh, bronchi. The paint on the roof is like coming off. It's fading. So like even when it like rain or like the dew, you'll get like the white paint like kind of running down. Need some new trim kind of all the way around. I have put this stuff here to try to seal up a little bit because I was getting water. I was sitting in the car one day and like all of this was wet. Like up here was like kind of wet, so I'm figuring like the window need to be resealed a little bit. Everything pretty much works on the car. The radio right here is faded. Like it still works. It still sounds good. But like a lot of this is kind of like faded. I mean, 200 something thousand miles. I mean, what more could you ask for? And then after I got the car, I kind of like just went through the book a little bit, and I seen like this car actually had like a pretty good service record before the guy that actually I bought it from. So like everything was kind of done all the way up at the same dealer, all the way up until 110,000 miles. So that's that. Passenger seat is decent for 250,000 miles. Back seat is decent. I got some car covers, seat covers for this because it does need it. The front seat, of course, main seat is kind of dogged. Not kind of dogged. It is dogged. It needs some suspension components kind of all the way around, just freshen up. They are pretty old. The bushings and everything. Hood needs to be repainted, redone. Well, the whole car needs a new paint job. Try to get this gap a little bit smaller. It does have some small exhaust leaks that I've seen, like it was a hole in the muffler and stuff like that. Yeah, that's that. Honda. The Honda, like I said, damn, they got me 6 times. They got me 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, 4 times. I don't know where I got 6 from. Honda, it needs better suspension because you can see like it got a lot of toe in. It's been like that for years. When I put the like adjustable, control arms or whatever. When I did it in a way. I probably did it wrong. Like I probably tightened it up all the way or whatever. But I didn't want to like when I had my other wheels on. It was fine in here, but it still had some nasty toe in. Yeah, Honda just needs a little bit of love. It still runs. Matter of fact, let me start it. I ain't started it in a minute. No, I moved it the other day. Like I said, I'm gonna try to make this all one video. All one video. Inside's junky. Like this is my daily car. Like back and forth to work. Let's get this car started. Hesitated a little bit, but it still started. And Buick sitting over there still under cover. I have a video on somehow, I guess the sunroof was leaking and it leaked kind of in the back seat, so I took the back seat out, and that's why I discovered, damn, I can't get to the gas tank from in here, so I gotta drop the tank from underneath the car. I always drop my window whenever I'm just getting out the car with the key in it. Definitely don't want to lock the key in the car. This is my brother Monte Carlo. This needs a transmission. I don't know, it's been sitting for a while. Squirrels or whatever had ate up a whole bunch of wires and everything. Had a water leak in the inside. I fixed the water leak in it. Fixed a couple of the wires. Fuel pump, fuel filter underneath was leaking. I fixed that temporarily. Had a coolant leak. I fixed that temporarily. I say temporarily because we were just trying to get the car to start really. So I just kind of like put some shit together real quick just to get it to start. So that's that. Buick is still doing its thing, looking good, not moving. Seems like the only thing this car is good for. Looking good, sitting still. So yeah, I gotta drop the tank, which the exhaust luckily isn't in the way, so that's a good thing. What is that? What is that? I don't know what that is. I need to move it. I don't like that. So yeah, that's that. Engine is here. Well, the blown engine is here. Yeah, that's a quick little update. I know I ain't posted nothing in a while. I did clean up these headlights. They were a little, faded. So I cleaned those up. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and pop the hood on this. Damn, I did lock it again. So I'm gonna try to make this video one full video. I don't feel like editing, so yeah, along for the ride. Hopefully, because I know I'm missing some trim right here on the car on both sides. So I need to figure out. Hopefully it ain't too bad. So yeah, here go the non-turbo 2J GE. It does have an oil leak. I'm pretty sure it's the cam seals. So I can see I missed that when I bought it, cause when I test drove it, it was dark outside. He did shine a light and I looked around, but the car drove fine and everything. There was no real concerns that like I just stuck out to me. Yeah, there was no real concerns that really stuck out to me. The car drove fine. As soon as he posted it up, I was like the first people to hit him. First person to actually, well, he said I was the first person to actually come see the car and everything, show real interest. So it is a 96. With the 96, I walk around to the back. You can tell a difference with the 96. So with the 96, if you see the other first generation GS's, all of this will be look like a light, and it will say GS or whatever right here. So the 96 is paint matched, kind of sorta, and the 96 only came with a 5-speed automatic. This right here is broke, but that's nothing major. What else? This little thing right here was broke. It was letting air in, causing a cold. I still get a cold every once in a while, but I just put some tape on it just to seal it up. The O2s look fairly new on the car. I do want to get a compression check and everything on the engine. 250,000 miles. I don't plan on doing anything crazy with this engine because of the mileage. But everything, I know he definitely cleaned it up before he did it. He said he put a new starter, new alternator, new radiator on it. This belt looks a little, I can't really tell, but to me it looks a little old. So yeah, I don't plan on doing nothing crazy with this engine. I just saw it. It was paid $22 for it, which now that I've owned it for a little bit, it's probably a little high. Definitely, I feel like it's a little high, but not bad because it is. I've had it for about a month now, and it's been getting me, back and forth. It's been moving around. So, 22 for 96. I took a gamble on it, to be honest. So, I don't know what exactly I plan on doing with this car. Whether it's going to be, I could try to do hey, I know the bottom, because the bottom end on this engine, this GE right here, is supposed to have the same rods, like the thicker rods as the twin turbo one, but the head is different and everything like that. And the piston, the piston itself is a higher compression. So I've been looking up how I can do like an NAT build. So I could get the VVTi head. I saw one at a junkyard. The cover was off of it. The valve cover was off of it. So I know I'm not sure if it was the intake or exhaust can, but one of the cans were exposed. The head's probably gonna have to be refreshed. Well, it's definitely gonna have to be refreshed anyway if I get it from the junkyard. Cause you never know. Could be warped. You never know. So I could get a VVTi head, swap it on here, and kind of go from there and start the NAT swap if the pistons and everything in here is good. Or I could just, I know somebody that has a VVTi engine out of an IS300. I offered, I asked him how much he would, sell that to me for it. And it was a good price. So I had that option as well. Do I want to do a V8 swap? Not LS. I mean, LS will give me like the best bang for the buck, but maybe like a 1UZ turbo build, something like that. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I'm still finding out more about this car anyway, so I don't want to jump too far ahead, but I definitely need to get the suspension stuff taken care of, because when I drive, I can hear the suspension knocking on the passenger side on the front. So that's that. Take this mail in the house. But yeah, that's just a quick little update. I don't want the video to be too long. So yeah, that's a quick update. And I'll try to edit some videos and get back to y'all. So catch y'all next time.